What is up everyone, welcome to another video. Today we have Redmi K30 Pro on the left, Asus ROG Phone 3 in the middle and Oneplus 8 Pro on the right. Basic spec and prices are given at the bottom of the smartphones. First, let us open Antutu and verify that I am using the correct smartphones. Now let me show you that I have chosen 144Hz refresh rate on ROG Phone 3 and 120Hz refresh rate on Oneplus 8 Pro. Redmi K30 Pro cannot go beyond 60Hz, there is no other options. Also, I have selected FHD Plus on Oneplus 8 Pro cause other two smartphones are on FHD Plus resolution. Now here you can see that I have disabled Wi-Fi and enabled mobile data. I am using 5G SIM cards from the same network provider. Before we start, let's check. Yeah, there is nothing running at the background. Let's start. First, check the temperature. I am a little surprised. Room ambient temperature is 26 degrees Celsius and Oneplus 8 Pro is at 28 degrees Celsius. Asus ROG Phone 3 is at 33 degrees Celsius. Redmi K30 Pro is at 34 degrees Celsius. Let's run Antutu. Please remember that this is the latest version of Antutu 8.4.3 and this one has a newer instruction set. Personally, I don't like Antutu very much, but I know most of you like to check and compare Antutu benchmark scores. Okay, here is our result board. ROG Phone 3 achieved 613,000, Redmi K30 Pro got 585,000, Oneplus 8 Pro got the lowest 574,000. Here is confirmation, this is Asus ROG Phone 3, you do not need to worry. I am surprised to see that Redmi K30 Pro got the highest score on CPU test. ROG Phone 3 and Oneplus 8 Pro got similar score on CPU test. ROG Phone 3 crushed other two on GPU score. Oneplus 8 Pro got the lowest memory score and Redmi K30 Pro got the worst user experience score. Now I will give 5 minutes cooldown time to these three smartphones. Okay, it's time. Let us check temperature of these three smartphones again. Oneplus 8 Pro is at around 34 degrees Celsius, ROG Phone 3 is at around 36 degrees Celsius, K30 Pro is at around 38 degrees Celsius. Now we will run Pirate Ship benchmark to check frames per second. Yeah, FPS count. We will select Ultra cause all of these are flagship smartphones. Then on advanced options, we will select high on all options and enable animation, shadow and all effects. After running the benchmark for a while, ROG Phone 3 shows 57 frames per second on average and Oneplus 8 Pro shows 54 frames per second on average. Now what about the cheapest Redmi K30 Pro? No, I'm not joking. Try this by yourself and yes, Redmi K30 Pro got the highest possible and that is 60 frames per second on average. Amazing or surprising? Please don't forget to make a comment. Let's close this app and again here is confirmation there is nothing running at the background. Let's run 3dMark the gamers benchmark. First we will run API overhead. Games make thousands of draw calls per frame but each one creates performance limiting overhead for the CPU. APIs with less overhead can handle more draw calls and produce richer visuals. This is surprising that Redmi K30 Pro beaten ROG Phone 3 and Oneplus 8 Pro on OpenGL, but ROG Phone 3 crushed Redmi K30 Pro and Oneplus 8 Pro in Vulkan performance. Surprising enough, Redmi K30 Pro managed to stand second with its performance. Next, we will run Slingshot Extreme. This benchmark tests the full range of API features including multiple render targets, instanced rendering, uniform buffers, and transform feedback. This test includes volumetric lighting, depth of field, and additionally uses compute shaders for post-processing effects. I feel this one is way better and reliable. Now I am not surprised but amazed. Look at the differences in scores. There is no question, Asus ROG Phone 3 is really a beast. Now I will give 20 minutes to let these smartphones get cooled down, 12:59 to 13:19. Yeah, it's already 20 minutes and before we run Geekbench 5, let me show you that X mode of ROG Phone 3 is enabled and yes, it was enabled through this video. No, before you bash me, before you make a negative comment, please check with other YouTubers. I ain't lying, ROG Phone 3 doesn't get more than 925 on single core, but I'm not only surprised but also amazed to see the score of Redmi K30 Pro on both single and multi-core. Redmi K30 Pro got the highest score. Yeah, it's time to wrap up. Let me tell you 3 things about these 3 smartphones. Asus ROG Phone 3 is a beast, there is no question about that. This one loads application as fast as possible and offers the best gaming performance. Redmi K30 Pro offers the best value for money as it is one of the cheapest Snapdragon 865 smartphones. And performance of Redmi K30 Pro is almost as good as super flagships. OnePlus 8 Pro is an all-round performer. Till now, this one is my daily drive because of Oxygen OS, lightweight and 120Hz refresh rate on QHD Plus resolution. Not many smartphones can do that. Anyway, I wanna know what do you think? Please don't forget to share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below. If you have liked this video, then please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel.
We don't have to go back to what we used to.